What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to another CSGO video. So in one of my last videos when I talked about how to get skins from nothing, I said that I do not recommend opening crates on CSGO. Now as a follow-up video, in this video I'm going to be showing you the result of what you can get from spending £10 on crates, just to show you that for the most part opening crates is not worth it. I'm going to make a comparison to the prices of the skins that we receive on the Steam market and compare it to the amount which is invested to show you the investment to reward comparison. Without further ado, let's get into the video and take an overlook at these case openings. So as you can see, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening a collection of different cases. Now I'm not going to be doing anything specific because I want to show you that this is actually the result of opening multiple cases. So I'm opening the Prisma case here, and as you can see this is just mostly blues. There's literally a very slim chance of getting any red skins or purples. You'll see that there was a purple pistol that was actually pretty close, and we ended up rolling onto this stat track Mac 10 whitefish skin, which I think ended up being field tested. Now I don't usually open cases, this was just a really tiny experiment, but what was interesting is this is a stat track and I don't actually have many skins on CSGO, nor do I actually have a stat track for the Mac 10. So this was a pretty good receival that I got. This was actually good. I wasn't really disappointed with this. I was kind of happy, but like I said, obviously the value of the items received are definitely a lot smaller than what you spend on the case key, because each case key is £1.99. So if you look at the value of the actual skin I got, is pretty low, but we'll take a look at that at the end. And I ended up getting another blue here, but this is just a normal blue, no stat tracks, fairly decent quality but not very valuable at all, and that ends up being this 5.7 skin, which is the 5.7 flame test. Now it looks pretty good. As you can see, it has a flame decal on it and the material of the skin looks kind of nice, but you can see that I already have this 5.7 violent dynamo skin, which looks even better, and it's a higher quality. It's a factory new, so I already have a good 5.7 skin, and that 5.7 skin is a lot higher quality than the one that I actually received from this case, so that drop was pretty useless. I have to amount that case opening to being pretty useless, and the value of that 5.7 that I received was very small, and it'll be interesting for us to have a look just at the end what the value of that specific 5.7 was. Now like I said, I am opening just random cases, so we did open a Prisma case just then, but I have a lot of different ones. I've got revolver cases, I have Prisma 2s, gamma cases, I have just the cases which I've collected just from free drops from playing. Obviously the value of cases are really small when compared to how much a key costs. Usually most crates are anywhere from 4 or 5 cents up to maybe 50 cents. Sometimes when they're fresh they're around €5, but for the most part they're really low. So you'll see that over here I'm kind of deciding what to open, because every crate has an extremely small chance of receiving anything and everything's random, so there's no higher chance of getting a better item if you open a different crate, or at least there's no higher chances that are listed in the game. So for the most part it's random, but since everything's random I'm just kind of just wasting my time and just thinking which one should I open, because once you buy a key you have a key for that crate and you can't get a key for another crate. Now the Spectrum is the one that I decided to open because it has some nice skins. For the most part I'm just looking at how good the skins look, especially the blue skins, since that's what I'm going to be receiving for the most part. And you'll see one of the most common skins here is the Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze. Now personally I actually really like this skin. I think two of the most cheapest deagles that look good is the Oxide Blaze and then the Bronze Deco. I have a Bronze Deco already, which is I think a factory new one, so I'm probably not going to use this Oxide Blaze, but if I get bored of the other skin I could switch it up. Like I said, yet again this is really low value, so it's not really good return for that £2 whatsoever, but this is the Bronze Deco I have. It has a decal on it and it looks decent. That's what I use. That wasn't too bad. At least the skins I'm getting look good. As long as they look good I'm not too bothered, because I'm not going to do it again. If I don't need it and I already have a skin for that weapon, then that makes it basically a double letdown, so that's a shame. Now I have a lot of cases that I've accrued. I'm probably going to sell the rest that I have on the Steam market. Even though you only get 4 or 5 cents for it, I'll probably exchange them for Steam trading cards or something. This is the Clutch case. The Clutch case has some pretty nice skins in it, and when I open it, it rolls onto an SG553 skin, which is the Aloha. So in my opinion, this doesn't look very good. I mean, any skin that has a purple material to it usually looks decent. Purple and blue, I do like these colors. It's not terrible at all, but it's definitely not one of the best skins. And yet again, we have another blue, which is just a severe letdown. So the revolver cases, they look pretty nice. The revolver you can get, which I think is a fade, that looks pretty cool. And you'll see in this case, the gamma, there's a few cool M4s and a few other various assorted ones. And since I'm kind of going to the end of the £10 value in my Steam wallet right now, I'm kind of struggling which one I should actually open, because I have literally like 10 crates and all of them are decent, but I'm trying to weigh up the pros and cons of each. I'm trying to weigh up which blue skins and purple skins look the best in this case, because the likelihood if you get in something that's not a blue is very slim, because obviously it's a gamble. So if you actually do this, then it's best just to look at the bad skins and see which bad skins are better in each crate, because for the likelihood that's going to be what you're going to get. So far we've literally just got blues in this clip that we're watching, so that's probably what you should be thinking about when doing this. I would not advise doing this. Everyone knows that opening cases is first of all a waste of money, second of all a bad investment, and it's best just to buy items off the Steam market. I have a good example that one of my friends spent around £150 and he got a knife which was worth around 60 at the time, which is now around £100, but at the time so he lost about £90 from that case opening, so it's not the best idea. But for the last one, we open a danger zone case and we get this Glock 18, which is another Oxide Blaze, which is the same skin which was on the Deagle. So now we have two skins with the Oxide Blaze. Now this is one that I could actually potentially make a use out of because it looks pretty cool, and I already have an Oxide Blaze for the Deagle. I think this would be a Glock skin I'd use. I have a Glock Candy Apple which looks pretty nice, but it is a boring skin. It's just a red skin, so I think I will actually make a use out of this. So this is the full outcome of all of the market prices of every skin that we got, and you can see there's an absolutely huge loss from this, just to prove to you that it's very hard to make a profit from using this method. So as you can see, the first one that we actually got is the StatTrak Mac 10 Whitefish, so that worked out around 34 pence, and then the 5.7 Flame Test was 8 pence, the Deagle Oxide Blaze was 48 pence, the SG 553 Aloha was at 8 pence, and lastly the Glock 18 Oxide Blaze was at 9 pence. So the total which was spent on the case keys was £10, and that is €11.47, and the total received was £1.07, which is €1.23. So that just shows you how much of a loss you'll actually be making when opening these crates. And usually the more money people spend, the more likely they are to receive something good, which usually results in more losses as well. So you'll see the profit would work out to minus £8.93 or minus £10.24. So this is just showing how much money that you would most likely be losing if you're opening crates, and especially if you're opening a small amount like in this little experiment, you will lose a lot more than if you're opening a fair amount, because there would be a higher chance of you getting something good. Now this is just a little interesting case study. Like I said, some people get really lucky, they might unbox a knife or a Dragon Lore or something like that, but they're the outliers. That's people who get really lucky, and for the most part the common person or the common player is going to lose a lot of money. So this was just a little bit of an insight on how to actually see what you're going to get, and just to give an example of what I got in this little case opening experiment with a very small minimal investment. So this is just to show new players what you're going to get into if you open up cases, and give you a little bit of an insight on how it works. So what is the takeaway from watching this case opening video? The first thing I would recommend is watching my other video called How to Get Skins from Nothing in CSGO, and also look at my beginner's guide on how to start trading and how to trade, because this will give you an introduction on how to get better skins without spending as much money or losing profit. So check those ones out if you want to learn more and get better skins out of your credit or wallet value. So if you like this video, make sure to give the video a like and drop a comment below if you've actually unboxed anything really good from crates in CSGO, and let me know what those skins were. Maybe you got a knife or a really cool AWP skin, and make sure to share the video with any friends who play CSGO, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily gaming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.